Do you live life how most Americans live life these days? Under amounts of stress, under amounts of obligations and expectations that work against your health. You're sick all the time, you have headaches, you go to a job every day that you hate, and you have to work at that job day in and day out, just barely enough to pay your bills. This is how most Americans live life. But is this really a life? Is that a life that we really should have to live? There's got to be a better way, right? I mean, if you're like anyone today, you're sick of working long hours and still being in debt, working for a boss that doesn't care about you or your family or your needs. I mean, I worked for a job that wouldn't let me go to the bathroom when I needed to go to the bathroom. That's just not cool. Are you sick of long commutes to and from an office that you hate and sitting in traffic for hours on end? Are you done with just being miserable, unhappy, and stressed out? Most Americans are these days. This isn't the American dream that we all imagine, right? But guess what? There is a better way. I get it. I get what you're feeling because I was there too. But I found a way out, and I'm about to show you how you can get out too. Because I want you to be happy and stress-free and out of debt like me. I mean, I drive down the road, and I'm happy and singing to my music and playing, road games with my kids in the back seat, and I look at the person beside me, and they're unhappy and just angry and stressed out. I mean, that's why road rage is such a bad thing, right? Because so many people are rushing to where they need to go, and they don't want to have to go there, but they need to go there to make money in order to pay for their car that they're driving. People are just unhappy, and I don't want that. I want the road rage to stop. I want people to just be happy. So let's look at the basics. So there are three ways to make money, right? You can work for someone else, you can get a profession, or you can work for yourself. Those are three basic ways. If you work for someone else, you get a JOB, which means just over broke. You're living paycheck to paycheck, and it's not satisfying at all. If you get a profession, it might be satisfying to you. Like if you're a doctor or lawyer, you could be doing what you've always wanted to do. So you go to school for years and you rack up this enormous amount of debt, and then you finally get into your profession and you can start paying off that debt. Maybe in 10 years or so, you can even buy a fancy car or whatever. The problem with the profession is, well, besides the enormous amount of debt, once you stop seeing your clients or your patients, you stop making money. Then there's the third option, where you work for yourself. You own your own business. Okay, so what kind of business could you own? You could start your own mom and pop shop, or you could work on a franchise. But if you do a mom and pop shop, or if you start a franchise, you're looking at a lot of money down. You put thousands into your investment at the start. And that's a lot of money. And right now you're here because you're not making any money. But there is a third way. And the third way is called network marketing. I know what you're thinking, oh, that's a pyramid scheme, but it's not. Pyramid schemes are legal, first of all. So network marketing is actually a very successful method of distribution that has been working for more than 60 years, but most companies coming out with good products and services are actually heading toward network marketing. Why? A, there's the internet. Most people are buying things online now, and network marketing can be done online. B, it's very successful, and it costs the company less money because they don't have to worry about all the advertisements, which is really the biggest piece of marketing. So it's a very successful method of distribution. It's been working for 60 years and more than that, but it's going to get even more successful in the future as people just stop going to stores altogether and start buying things on the internet. The greatest thing about this for us is it has created the highest number of millionaires in the past years. So if you want to be a millionaire, you can be a millionaire by choosing a network marketing company. So the great things are, well, you get to work from home. You can work from your home, from your car, from wherever you are. There's no operation costs. So you're not paying for a big, huge warehouse. You're not paying for shipping costs or production costs of the products. There is no inventory, so you don't have to store anything. You don't have to ship anything. You don't have to pack anything. There are no employees. You are your own boss. And even people that you train, they are not your employees. They don't work for you. The great thing is, and this is how it's different from a franchise, it's low startup costs, very low. So franchises and mom and pop shops, you're looking at thousands of dollars down just to get your franchise started. With network marketing, you can start a business with as little as $150 in some cases. I mean, very low startup costs. You're also not looking at a boss. You are the boss. It's ideal for busy individuals. It's extremely great for anyone who already has a job that you hate, that you want to get out of. You start your own network marketing business. You work on it when you have time, as you have time, and as your business grows, you can get rid of your full-time other job. So you can work on it while you're still working on your job or your job job. And you also get to create residual income, which means income that comes to you even as you're not working. So let's look at this thing. Regular job versus home business. All right, regular job, you work full-time, all the time, Monday through Friday. Maybe if you're lucky, you get a couple weeks off for vacation, whatever. But when you're sick, you have to use your vacation time, which that's not really a vacation, right? Home business, you can work part-time. You can work a couple hours here, a couple hours there. You can work on the weekends. You can work, 3 hours at night after you put the kids to bed or whatever. Regular job, you have set hours. You work, 9 to 5 or whatever. Don't ever be 5 minutes late because, then the boss will be right after you. But you have set hours that you have to work. Home business, you can work anytime. I mean, the other day I worked for a few hours. I wrote a blog for a few hours in the morning, and then my kids had a birthday party in the middle of the day. And guess what? I didn't have to ask anyone. I just went. So we went to the birthday party. We had pizza and ice cream and cake. We had tons of fun jumping on trampolines and stuff. And then I came home. They were tired. They took a nap. So I went back to work. You can't do that in a regular job. You can't take time off for family. So this is any time. It's so amazing, the freedom that you get, the freedom that you feel. Regular job, you have the boss. And I don't know about you, but a boss is not a fun person for me. If you are your own boss in your home business, then you don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to explain why you're 5 minutes late. You don't get spankygrams if you are, trying to use the bathroom, which you couldn't do it at my old job. All right, it's ridiculous. A regular job, you get no residual anything. You don't get residual income. You either work or you don't get paid, and that's the end of it. In a home business, you get residual income. So you can make money even if you're not working. It's all about leverage, and I have a video that you can watch at the end of this video. I'll give you the link, and it explains leverage much better. The residual income that you get is amazing. You can not be working for years but still be getting paid, still be getting paychecks even after you haven't worked for years. Regular job, you get limited income. You have a set amount. You get however much an hour, or if you're salary, you get a specific amount of salary, and that doesn't change no matter what, unless, well, you don't go to work and then you don't get paid anything. So it's very limited. And even the amount you could make, on a raise is limited, and that depends on the boss. So let's hope your boss likes you. In a home business, there's unlimited income. There is so much potential. The sky is the limit with this. It's incredible. Unlimited income, and you can start making that right away in months. So you're not waiting, oh, well, the raise comes, at the end of the year over here. Over here, you get a raise every month. The better you are, the more you make. In a regular job, sometimes you might be able to retire at 65, maybe. If you've saved up enough and you have enough, and, maybe you have a 401k or something like that. Most jobs are getting away with the 401k, though. So you might be able to retire at 65. Usually what people do is they quote-unquote retire, but then they get a part-time job or something, at the closest gas station. So it's not really retirement. Home business, you actually get to retire, and you retire when you want. You can retire, when you're 40 if you want. So there's actual retirement here, and you can save up for your retirement because you'll be making more money and more income. And even when you are retired, you're still getting residual income. At a regular job, you pay, half, sometimes even more of your paycheck goes back to taxes. It goes back to the government. Over here, with the home business, you get massive tax relief. You can write off so much if you own a business. That's why the richest people in the world own businesses, because they understand that if you own a business, you can write off pretty much anything. If you have a regular job, you're confined to a location, so you have to drive there, you have to deal with the traffic, and you have to go to a little cubicle that's, 8 by 8 if you're lucky, and you have to deal with the people in that location and go to that location. In a home business, you can do business anywhere. The business really goes where you go. So you can work at your home. If you want to take a long vacation, you can go on vacation and, hey, do some business there while you're there. Why not? Really, the business is anywhere you are because you are your business. So why network marketing? Well, there's no employees. There's a team of people that work with you, but there's no employees. You do not have to pay anyone anything, and you're not in charge of them. There's very low overhead and very low startup. Like I said, a couple $100 to start up. You don't need any special degrees, so you don't need to go to school for years and rack up massive debt. Actually, many college students these days are starting their own network marketing business as they are going through college. And then they come out of college already the CEO of their own business. And that's really great because how many college students aren't able to get a job right out of college? But some kids are really starting to create their business as they get in college. They have business degrees and they really can get a really good head start on this. But you really don't need any special degrees. You just need to be a good people person. There's unlimited income. I keep going back to that because there are. The sky's the limit. There's unlimited income. You can make as much as you want. And the tax advantages are amazing. You can write off pretty much anything. The time freedom is just so, you can start living your life. And then there's the ability to leverage. And again, if you want my information on leverage, you can go to my website that I'll show you at the end and tell you all about leveraging. Leveraging is just getting paid for more than you could do in a 24-hour day. It's incredibly possible. It's great. And even the richest people in the world these days, Bill Gates said, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. Bill Gates would start network marketing. Okay. And then Robert Kiyosaki, he is one of the great network marketers. He's become a trainer and a coach. And he says the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. And that's what people on all those resume sites, they're looking for work to try to get paid, but really they should be working for networks and creating their own business. Robert Kiyosaki, he is amazing. He has some really great insight to network marketing. If you want some more information about him, I have quite a few articles about and from him, so you can email me and I'll send you that too. All right, so let's review. The benefits of network marketing include, you get to live your life, have fun, be yourself, make your own decisions. Being able to decide when I could go to work and being able to decide what I wanted to wear to work was amazing. So you can finally enjoy the family time. There's no long hours at an office that you hate, working in your little tiny cubicle. There's no commutes. There's no traffic. You get to work anywhere. Anywhere you are, that's where your work is. There's a flexibility in schedule. You can be your own boss. You can have a social life. Hey, you can have a party, and as long as people are in your team come to your party, you can write it off as a tax benefit. You can have a social life and get a tax benefit from it. Then there's the residual income, which I keep coming back to because even after you stop working, you still get paid. And that means you can retire. Why not do this? So here's how it works real quick. And again, I have a website that I can send you to. I'll put this at the end of the video. And the website I send you to gives you a little more information on how it works. This is just a quick peek. So there's a whole 6 steps. 1, pick the right network marketing company for you. And I'll show you how to do that, and I actually have a report that I can share with you too. So you have to pick the right company. The second thing, you connect with people who are interested in your product or your opportunity or both. Now, unlike the old network marketing ways, from 60 years ago, this is done completely online. It's not with people you know. So you may have heard how network marketing, it doesn't get you far because you have, Tupperware parties or whatever, and then you invite people over and someone buys a piece of Tupperware from you. But you can only get as far as you can with the people you know. And if someone, you are friends with doesn't want Tupperware, well, then you get all upset they didn't buy Tupperware from me. This is different because it's done online, and you actually target the people online who want your product or your opportunity or hopefully both. So it's done completely online, and it's called the World Wide Web. because you can reach the world. So you're not just connecting with people you already know, you're connecting with the world. So your opportunity is much bigger. So after you connect with people online, you share with people online. So you share information and content with your connections. This is all done online, and not only that, but it happens all the time. The internet doesn't shut off. So you can do this while you're sleeping. You can be sending out literally emails while you're sleeping. So after you share, you sign those people up, and you make money when you sign someone up. But it goes even further, because after you sign your contacts up, you can then train your contacts and make money from training them. The better trainer you are, the more money you make. And that's just like in any other company. You know, if you're a higher up management, then you train the people under you, and that's why you get a bigger paycheck. It's just the better trainer you are, the more money you make, because you just train your people to connect, share, and sign people up. And the more people you train to do that, the better. Okay, so where do you start? You look for a company. And I have a full report that you can sign up for at this email down here, medicinemama.net. But what you really want to look for in a company is 5 key aspects. You want to make sure you're investing your time and your money into a good company. So you need to look at a couple things: the products, the potential of those products and where it can bring you, the reputation of the company, the longevity of the company, or how long it's been around and how much longer it will be around, because you don't want a company that's just, coming up for a year and then it's going to go bankrupt. And then, of course, the compensation plan, because you want a company that has a very good compensation plan. So products, potential, reputation, longevity, and compensation plan. And again, my full report that goes into much more detail is at this website down here, medicinemama.net, N-E-T. So now to find a company that has all of the following criteria. So you want a company that has good products for your target market. Your target market at this point and future target markets. Because, people change, societies change, and, you're going to change too. Honestly, I'd pick something, a product for you that you're into yourself, because that will make it easier for you to endorse the products. For example, let's say you're a stay-at-home mom. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you want to target market that is also stay-at-home moms. So you're going to be looking for, products for your babies. And, you're going to try out the best diaper creams or whatever. And so you can then market and endorse those to other mothers. So you should really be your own target market. But, if you're a stay-at-home mom, your kids are going to grow up. And so you can stick with that target market, or you could grow your market with how you grow. So that's why I say future target markets too. The same thing, if you're a person who's really into green living and clean living, then that should be your target market. So look for products that are green and clean, clean living, all organic and that kind of thing. But you're also going to want to make sure that this can be a future. But that's really, our culture is going to that future of all organic and clean and getting the chemicals out of your life. So that is a good one to pick. So really, pick products that are in your niche, and then that can be your target market. Again, you also want to know that these products have potential. So the products need to grow with your target market and give your business long-term potential. You don't want, just those, what are they, the stick-on fingernails or something like that. Because is that really going to grow with you and your target market? Is that going to give you long-term potential, or will it just be a couple years and then the fad will run out? You don't want anything fatty. All right. The company should be in good standing. It should have a good reputation. And it should also be around for more than 10 years or so. Because you don't want a company that's just one of these pop-up companies and you don't know how well it's going to do. You want a company that already knows what they're doing, has been doing this for a long time, and knows how to go about working with customers and working with marketers. You want to find a company that people love and stay with for a very long time. Stay with as a member and a customer. If customers love the product, excuse me, they will continue to stay buying those products. If the members or the marketers love the company, they will stick with it. They're going to stay with it. And that's what you want. You also want a company with an excellent compensation plan, with levels that are easy to achieve, and bonuses. Bonuses are big. Bonuses can be monetary, or they can be product-wise. And then there's incentives. Incentives, some companies give away cars, some companies give away trips. But you want to look at all of them: compensation, bonuses, and incentives. And again, in my full report, I have an explanation of the compensation versus bonuses and incentives, and how you can pick and choose between those. Okay, and that's it. Happy hunting. So there are a lot of network marketing companies out there, but there is something for everyone. To help you with your hunt, go to medicinemama.net, and I will send you my full report for free. The full report goes into much more detail of each of the 5 key aspects. It gives you a little more information about how to pick. And also at medicinemama.net, enjoy the free video that goes into more detail about how home-based business works. So go here, sign up for my full free report. Just give me your name and email, and also enjoy the video. And I hope that this gave you a lot of information and you will be able to enjoy living your life stress-free like me.